Speaking of people in a pretty good mood, Mark Ogden. Obviously, his surroundings are not always maybe the most festive.
What lads have you seen, Mark?
Just outside Old Trafford there, of course, helping us in the build-up to Manchester United Liverpool on Sunday. Here's a look at the odds. I mean, whether you know anything about betting or not, massive, massive favorites. Liverpool, of course. Manchester United in 12, 15 points behind the league leader. So the odds makers clearly are sensing that the folks in and around the club in Manchester should have some trepidation, some dread. Mark, set the scene for us. So what do folks in Manchester think will happen come Sunday?
I think there is a lot of trepidation amongst the United supporters. I think amongst the City supporters as well, because City need United to get a result. I just think United's run of results recently, losing at Newcastle, they can't even score a goal. I just think that it's very hard to find a reason why Man United will give Liverpool a game at the weekend. Now, you know, Stevie will know that Man United-Liverpool games are very difficult to predict sometimes. They don't always go with form, but I think on this occasion the form is so much in Liverpool's favour that it's very difficult to find any positives for United. They've got a lot of players missing. Pogba's out, De Gea's going to be missing. Daniel James has got an issue with perhaps concussion after an injury suffered with Wales. So you look at United's squad and you think, how on earth are they going to compete with Liverpool? I just don't see how they do it.
So we had Mark build an 11 for us, a potential starting 11, keeping in mind all the players that are out. Again, no Pogba, no De Gea, Luke Shaw doubt as well. There you see it. Stevie, I know Mark says it's hard to pick these games, maybe because of the history, but when you look at that 11, I can't imagine you're anything, not just but confident, but overwhelmingly confident come Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not quite as confident as I was this time last week. The closer you get to the game, having been involved in it, you know through experience that there is an X factor in this game. Now, saying that, I have to say that I can't remember a Manchester United-Liverpool game where one side was so much better than the other that will that X factor come into it? At the end of the day, I don't think it will. But there's just... Basically, United have got a puncher's chance, which seems incredible at Old Trafford in a Liverpool-Man United game. But that's all they got. They've got a puncher's chance, nothing else.
Where do you see an X factor coming from here, this United team?
I mean, it can only be history,
well,
Stevie.
The history, the build-up, this is a game, it's almost like a cup final. This game builds up from the start of the week. Now, I guess for Liverpool's sake, because in internationals, United haven't had that time to get the thing bubbling, but there is still a build-up, there's still a nervousness, there's still a tension, and there's no question, as bad as United have been, and as much as the supporters, a lot of them haven't been behind them, if there's one game that they will stand and sing the lungs out, it's going to be this game. That's the puncher's chance. That's it.
Okay. I mean, we're reaching if we're looking and hoping that there is some sort of X factor. It is impossible to find a reason to get excited for Manchester United coming into this game. You talk about the supporters. They are looking hard, and I mean hard, for a reason to support this team, and there isn't any. And so what I think is more likely to happen is that Liverpool does not overlook Manchester United. They approach this match the same way that they've approached the last 17 matches. I think Manchester United will get the very best of Liverpool. And when Liverpool jumps on Manchester United and inevitably scores a goal, those same fans that you're talking about singing their lungs out, they're going to sing their lungs out in a negative way. This right now for Manchester United is so close to turning on its head. It's so close to going into a direction that nobody wants to go if you're involved with Manchester United. But you can sense the frustration. You can sense the negativity. You can sense the fact that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And you can sense the fact that you cannot trust this club to make the right decisions going forward. If you're a fan sitting there in Old Trafford and you see Liverpool jumping all over Manchester United, what can you do other than express yourself in a negative way?
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.